Welcome to the podcast that we still haven't named, although I've got one.
Oh, God.
It fits this book so perfectly. We have a Happy Christmas book. So this podcast will now be called A Miracle on 30 Horse Street.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Isn't it, though? Beautiful. Right? You can just hear the Christmas, bells in the back.
Dammit Tim.
With me, as always... Oh, wait, I'm Tim. As per the Dammit Tim that you just heard. With me, as always, are the actual horse girls, Anonymous Alex and Jenna. How are y'all? Merry Christmas. Merry book Christmas, not real Christmas.
It'd be really cool if this actually comes out around Christmas. Wait, did we do that math good? Did we do a good math?
No.
We might have, actually. It might be in December.
I doubt it. But who knows? Who knows?
Well, maybe it's by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? We might be Christmas shopping or something by then, so maybe it will work out.
Oh, I'm always Christmas shopping.
I actually already have presents for both of you guys on my desk right now. It's not Christmas related. They're just
general presents?
Yeah, general presents. I could show you if you would like. Do you want the reveal now or later when I send them to you in the mail?
Can I do both? Oh, I wish I could do both.
I don't know.
I can't do both. I think I'm going to wait for the mail. The mail makes me happy. I'm going to wait for the mail.
Fair.
Wait, are they the same thing?
Okay, that's fair.
Then I'm going to wait for the mail too.
Otherwise, okay. Otherwise, we'll make Tim leave for a minute and be like, come back in 2 minutes and we're done.
Oh my gosh. That would be great.
So in a way, it's like there are presents happening. So it's like we're in the book together. I think that honestly, the greatest gift was given to me when you became Tim and Tim.
I was just thinking about how I need to get a horse ornament, and then I shortened it to hornament. And
ornament?
Now I regret hornament.
But it's so good. Ornament's beautiful.
It's sort of multi-purpose, though, isn't it?
I think all of my ornaments are ornaments.
Yeah. I wish can all my ornaments also be ornaments?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get too deep, I need a summary of this book.
Oh.
Okay. I'm so excited about this one. It's absolutely
I don't even know
bonkers.
if I can prepare.
Okay. Wait.
I'm not sure.
What book did we read? What book did we read?
We read One Day You'll Know. That's the name of the book. I'm not negging Tim.
Oh, so good.
Again, multi-purpose.
Yeah, multi-purpose. One day you'll know what this book is, but it is not this day. We read Heartland. One day you'll know. Healing horses, healing hearts, healing minds, healing bodies.
And by healing, you heal yourself.
Tagline. By healing others, we heal us. They heal you. There's a lot of healing happening all around. Okay. I apologize. This summary is full of multiple turns. I will now begin my summary now. This book begins around Thanksgiving, but this is a minor plot point which allows Amy to be sad about her mother being dead and leads only to the importance of Christmas. Daybreak the Foal is a terrible, terrible baby. One may say, actually, that maybe Amy, having never trained a foal from newborn status, wasn't quite prepared for the reality of the situation, but that would be insane, so instead it's the baby's fault. Daybreak will simply not comply with their demands. This would be Amy's only concern, but Grandpapa has a cough. We move through to Lou, who seems to be breaking down and demands to see her daddy. No, I am not making up words like Grandpapa. They wrote the word daddy possibly 500 times. It's accurate. So Lou finally hears from Daddy Tim, who says he can't see her until February. Lou decides that this is entirely too long and buys a ticket to fly to England and surprise him at his door, which could not possibly go wrong. She does this to the disappointment of Scott, who wanted to go to the vet reunion with her. Also, Marnie is coming for Christmas for some reason. Also, Amy, Soraya, Ty, and Ben all got invited to the Grant's fancy Christmas party because Ashley wants to get into Ben's pants. But she is not Ben's type. But it turns out she is Matt's type, who started dating her after one gentle rejection from Amy because his behavior isn't toxic at all. Anyways, Grandpapa collapses while fixing a fence and has to go to the hospital, and Lou wasn't going to fly out, but then Grandpa says she should fly out to England, so she goes, and then Daybreak gets a runny nose, and this is not a concern, but then it is a concern, and Grandpa's going to be fine, and Daybreak's going to be fine, until suddenly, as always, they're not. So Grandpa's going to die, and Daybreak is going to die. I'm not even Oh. Okay. Anyways, so Daybreak is gonna die because she is EHV. I guess not EHV1 because she was born, because if they had EHV1 she would have been aborted, but here she is. So I guess not EHV1, but the other EHV version. And then Amy is sad because Grandpapa won't be there for Christmas. There are several moments of Ty comforting her in between that I mention now, only so that my conclusionary statement isn't as out of left field as it would be otherwise. Anyways, Lou makes it to Daddy Tim's address. It turns out it's his business partner's house, and he only stays there when he isn't in his home of Australia. So Lou tries to come home, but then there's a random airport strike, and all of the boys in the stable yard, offer to stay with Amy, irregardless of her milkshake status. This turns out to be not needed when Grandpapa miraculously recovers. Also, Marnie went to the black tie event to pick up the young vet. Get it, Marnie. Grandpapa's home. It is Christmas Eve, and Grandpapa makes Marnie make a big brunch full of delicious breakfast foods that we can feel free to mention in detail later on in the podcast. Then Lou appears in the doorway like a creeper, and everyone's like, yay, she's home. And then the phone rings, and it's Daddy. He called to tell him he just had a baby and is remarried. Goodbye! And then Amy and Ty go outside to let Daybreak in, and they kiss. And that's the end of this book.
Fuck's sake. Oh.
So we can. I got to make a clarification. Daddy Tim, Heartland father. Dammit Tim, podcast host. Okay.
Yeah.
Did it?
Podcast father. So this book took several turns.
Mm-hmm.
I spent 3/4 of this book saying this is the most predictable of all of the books. Like, Grandpa had a cough. I'm like, well, he did. Marnie, Lou's like, I'm going to, England. I'm not gonna. Here's Marnie. And I'm like, oh, well, Scott and Marnie are a thing now. Lou's out. And then that didn't happen. And then the biggest bomb of all, when Dad was like, hey, I'm a dad. And we're like,
we know,
but no, wait, not to you two. And we were like, wait, what? My Australia wife, yeah. But like,
my Australia wife. That's going to be my new sitcom.
Dude, Lou drove me nuts in this book. Just like, how could you be so wrong about this being a good idea? Like, how?
Yeah. Literally everybody that wasn't Amy or Grandpapa told her that everything she was doing.
Because it was. Because it was. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. You're right. It was. I can't argue.
This is a terrible plan, and you have people who love you here, and you're like, well, fuck them. You know, like
Yes,
no.
but I miss my daddy.
Yeah, and like your dad already said he's coming in like 2 months. So yeah,
That's the other thing. It's not like
Yeah.
he's gone forever. She's just like, I can't wait till February.
Yeah.
It's December.
Oh, you know what? Welcome to every Christmas I've ever had because my birthday's in February. Like as soon as I get Christmas presents, well, now I gotta wait till February. I can't do it.
I do see how that is. Very
Yeah,
different to the
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
It's a one-for-one comparison.
And I walk around saying things like "Daddy" and "Grandpapa."
Daddy.
Daddy.
I would like to propose a new
I said
name
Daddy's so
for this book.
Yeah.
I would like to call it Heartland Number 6, A Very Fuckboy Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
I love that.
Because
Yes.
every guy
Yes.
in this
Way more
is a
accurate.
fuckboy throughout the
Yes.
entirety of this book until the very end. Except for Ty, who is just Ty. He's just Ty.
Yeah.
He's just great.
He's just touching.
No,
Yeah,
people's
exactly.
faces.
Ty
With
is
his
legit,
face.
like, great human. Because his birthday? Nah, that's fine. I'll take care of everybody else. What about your Christmas? Nah, it's fine. I'll take care of everybody else. And I'm like, what a good dude. Like, she takes him for granted.
Oh, yes.
Especially in comparison to
Yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
who was like, dance with me. No, then I'm
Yeah.
dating Ashley. Goodbye forever.
Oh, my God.
I thought Scott was just going to be like, hey, Marnie, let's go. And I thought that was the end of Scott and Lou. I thought it was over. And I can tell you the exact, like, passage of the book. Hang on. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it to you.
He
This
has
was like-
references.
I do. This was, like, the most foreshadowing I've seen in this book series. Let me see. Okay, this is when Marnie comes downstairs. And she's dressed for the thing. Says, well, Ty said, you're certainly not dressed to hang out with us. Marnie grinned. Well, I wanted to look my best. Just think of all the young vets who'll be there. If I find a good one, we can double date with Scott and Lou. Just then Scott beeped his horn outside. See you later, Marnie said, going to the door. Bye, Ty and Amy called together. As the door shut behind her, Ty grinned. I hope they have a good time now, he said, turning back to the cookbook on the kitchen table. What do you mean you don't like eggplant? And I was like, I'm pretty sure they
I'm a
didn't.
dollar bean. That's what I mean.
I thought the eggplant was like as soon as Marnie left, I was like, wow, the author of this book was so far ahead of their time putting that little nugget in there.
Can we trace back use of the eggplant emoji to Heartland? Like,
I bet. Oh, I bet.
is there a way? I bet we could.
One of those flow charts. It's like circa 1995 or something.
This is like 1995. They mention eggplants in Heartland. 1996. 1997.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, I just assumed that was the path the book was taking. Like, that was the only explanation I could have for why Lou was being so batshit was that they wanted to set up this, like, whole Scott Marnie thing. And then it didn't happen. Like, fizzled away, and I'm like, all right, you got me again, book. Trying to predict the future.
Fool
Yes.
me yet again.
Just like when I thought Grandpa has a cough. Well, all right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and
dead.
zip to the funeral. Like, yeah.
Fast forward. Like, through his death.
Sugarfoot standing there in the
Yeah.
background.
Oh, that was my other, like, my subtext theory was that Marnie, like, what do you call it when a vampire puts a trance onto somebody and they become like his little errand boy person? I don't remember what it is.
Thrall? They become enthralled?
Yes, yeah. I thought that Sugarfoot had done this to Marnie.
Oh.
And then Marnie was to come back and, like, totally single white female Lou right out of the picture.
Maybe.
Like, become Amy's, acting big sister. Oh, we'll just go stay at the hospital while the poison that I gave your grandfather takes effect.
Marnie caused the airport.
Yes,
Holy
that is
crap.
how deep this runs. And not even in the country she's in. Yes.
No. She caused a riot in England.
Yes.
Oh, this is good.
And all the while Sugarfoot's just like laughing, and somehow he can create the equine herps that got the little daybreak.
I mean, technically, okay. I just want to support your theory. Technically, that's absolutely possible because you can be a carrier for EHV and not start shedding it until you're at a point of a weakened immune system. So technically, Sugarfoot absolutely could have been an EHV carrier.
Mm-hmm. Right?
So there we go. So
It's
solved.
all right back to
Whatever.
Sugarfoot.
Mm-hmm.
It's all roads lead back to his sugar web that he has created. I love this idea that, like, Marnie is the true villain of this particular book.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
Like, she comes back with, like, green eyes or something and nobody notices it.
And it's really just Sugarfoot in a
Because
Marnie
every time
suit.
they look away,
Yes.
Oh, God.
oh, Sugarfoot in a Marnie suit. He volted my body.
Oh, no. Oh.
Sugarfoot in a Marnie suit is a great band name. Yeah.
Absolutely. That would be like the Heartland cover band. I don't know what the band is.
They
in the
just
book,
play
but
music and sing the book.
You and I,
It's like a
Yeah.
spoken word.
you and I both know that the Heartland cover band would simply be called Heart Band.
Heart band. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh,
Yep.
Heart band. Heart band, for sure.
Sugarfoot in a Marnie suit would be like their best song ever.
It's just that's what this book is called. Sugarfoot and Marnie
And just-
suit.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
At the end, they're just like, one day you'll know. You'll know that Marnie was evil the whole time.
That's a great guess for what One Day You'll Know
Yeah.
references. Like, they might have wanted us to think that it was like the mom's final dying quote of like, one day you'll know this is the good times. But actually, it was much more sinister than that. This is good.
Mm-hmm.
We've solved it.
It
We won the book.
Not many people know that these are actually like mysteries that you have to unravel as you read them. And then you get a prize at the end. So we're really going for that prize. Nobody's claimed it yet. We shall.
No, not, well, that's what the form is for.
Yeah.
This is the prize form at the end where they list off the books that you can order. But this is actually just you solve the code and then you order the right one and
Exactly.
you get the prize. Yeah, makes
It
sense.
does. It's a little mind-blowing to me how, like, after I read the first one, I was like, man, what have I gotten myself into? And then, like, halfway through this, I'm, like, audibly like, Lou, what are you doing? Like, in the middle of the book. Just like,
Just
yeah,
entirely
like,
narrative.
Matt, is that the right way to react to this situation? No, Matt. No, it's not.
Yeah, Matt's
He
the
is.
book. I mean, he's always kind of the worst, but oh, I forgot entirely about the Christmas shopping scene. Damn it. There was a whole Christmas shopping scene. I did not.
Is that the
summarize
one where Amy is a decent human being for like a few minutes and like is like moderately nice to everybody and then like, you know, completely turns that back off later? Not Amy,
Oh,
Ashley.
yeah,
Ashley.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I fully bought in that Amy was terrible the whole time as well. I did not think you were mistaking at all.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I was like, wait, when did she stop being terrible?
Yeah.
When
I don't remember. Did I skim part of this?
That was also the conclusion. Yeah. We're on the same page with that one.
I did love that Matt the whole time was like, yeah, I make a list and I write down what everybody wants. And then he's like, but can you help me pick out some stuff? Because actually I didn't do that at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all. And just ask Scott.
Yeah, his list was one person long and it was Scott Belt.
Yeah.
Like, what is that do?
I don't know, it's leather, so it was at least an expensive gift.
I have this image of Scott walking around just holding his pants up everywhere he goes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Or maybe he's got one of those barrels with suspenders that he just wears. 'Cause it's like, I can't find a belt. I can't wear pants.
So he for $6 gets a barrel, welds suspenders onto them, and is like, my solution is great.
Yeah, it's
He's
super
also-
easy to get in and out of the Jeep with that on, too.
He's also a part-time rodeo clown.
Nice. Nice.
That
Yep.
explains a lot, yeah.
I am instantly comforted.
That's good. Because of the because of them leaving the bull away,
Yes.
of
Yes.
course, as we determined.
It's like the Drake meme, except it's Jenna's face, and he's doing the like, oh no, the clown,
yeah.
and then rodeo clown.
I need it.
Yeah, this meme needs to come alive. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great.
Too good. It's way too good.
So I feel like, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit and do a prediction here that I'll get like maybe about 3 total pages involving actual movement in the Ty Amy story next book. They'll like keep wanting to put it off and not talk or whatever. That's what I think is gonna happen. And I'm gonna yell at the book and be frustrated by it.
One, I'm so glad you're on board with the Amy Ty romance and are cheering them along. Because I too am like, come on! The whole book. So many fake outs.
Yeah, but it's same thing. Ty's just always like looking out. Like, good dude.
Oh,
Drove her to the hospital.
Ty is a very good dude. Alex, oh my god. So I was telling someone about this podcast, and then they were talking about the TV show and didn't stop to ask if I had seen anything. And now I know
they didn't
I know
tell
something
you.
that I don't want to know, and I am so mad.
No.
I'm so
I am
sorry.
so
I didn't
mad.
want you to find out like
I am
this.
so mad. I am so mad.
I'm so sorry.
That
I
friend
didn't
is
want
dead.
you to
Okay,
find
they're not dead to me, but I am so mad, and I probably haven't forgotten or forgiven by the time you're listening to this. Okay, just so
It's not even posted on Netflix yet. You can't do that until it comes off Canadian broadcast and comes to the U.S. before you spoil that shit.
I love how meta we've gotten with the parallels of Jenna's Australian dad moment. Alex, like, I didn't want you to find out this way. I wanted to tell you in person in February.
I was waiting until I came to visit you.
oh no.
Why couldn't you have waited 2 months for me to get
But
there?
Daddy,
Remarried with a new podcast.
oh no, Daddy. But I thought you were my daddy. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Okay.
Okay, so this is me telling the universe that I have not seen Heartland, the TV show, so don't talk to me about it.
Don't.
Yeah.
No.
Spoil it for
I
Dammit
Tim.
No one.
Now I'm like just further into this whole I need to know about the TV show. Like, I can't wait.
Oh my god, you've got to. It's so good. And there's actually, this is not a spoiler. There is one of those like people that comes on the show for like one episode or whatever.
A guest star?
Yeah, like guest, but they're not like a star really. It's just like when you like, because they're not famous yet, so like they're on. So anyways, one of the actors from Letterkenny is on this show years before she was on Letterkenny.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's so
nice.
good. Yeah,
I love
so
Canadian
good.
TV.
Me too.
Yeah. I don't know how you can have less featured players in the BBC, but like, good on you. Yeah.
Go Canada. It's too good. It's just too good. Oh man.
What else happened in this book? I was like, yeah.
So
I know.
much, and
I
yet
think we covered
don't.
everything already.
Yeah. I mean, Grandpapa's entire
Yeah.
world collapsed, and it just didn't seem important. In the
Lou's
grand
like,
scheme.
how's Grandpa? Amy's like, he good.
Yeah,
I guess he's fine.
she did keep saying that. Still
What a monster. Like, what a monster. I don't care what Grandpa says. Grandpa might die.
Yeah. And I was convinced he was gonna. Like, it's like, it wasn't a might to me while I was reading. I was like, he gonna die. He's gonna die. You need to tell him to you need to tell Lou to come home because he's gonna die.
This is what Animorphs has done to you.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Like, so how did you think before you read it that, like, he was, like, did you think that Lou was going to get back before he died, or did you think it was going to be like a...
No,
okay.
given the way I was introduced to this book series with Amy killing her mom and then being in a coma and missing all of it, like, I just assumed that was the route we were going to take. Is, you know what? I can't wait 2 months for Dede. I have to go. Oh, Jack died. You know? Yeah.
Goodbye,
and then
Grandpa.
Marnie lives in my room now and is wearing my clothes and is dating my boyfriend. And, like, yeah, I just assumed that was how we were going to go. There's no more room for Lou at the inn. Because Sugarfoot cloned her and replaced her.
And then Lou shows up at the house, and Marnie's standing there, and Lou's like, Marnie, what are you doing? And, like, all of them turn, and they're like, this is Lou.
Yes.
Oh, that would be amazing.
And Sugarfoot just, like, laughing in the back. I don't know how a horse would laugh. But he's doing it. Evil laugh. He's somehow doing evil pyramid with his hooves.
It makes the most yes.
Oh my god, I have to go get a coconut now.
No. The irony of a horse walking on 2 legs and then making the horse noise with its front legs. Wow, I would love this. Yes.
The best. We should draw this and put this on a t-shirt as well.
Just Sugarfoot just clapping his little front hooves.
As he like gallops along like a horse, but like only on
He's just like, excellent the whole time. My plan is working perfectly.
this little like evil like
Yes. Feed me your sorrows.
Oh my god.
I forgot he only speaks in Morse code. He can't say any of this.
We got the narrative that we have created.
That was what were we talking about? The Sugarfoot shirt was going to say Sugarfoot Morse code twice. So it would be Sugarfoot's remorse, which I love. Yes.
Me too. Me too.
So good.
The deepest possible cut imaginable. Like,
And yet, like, once they figure it out, they're going to be like, hey now.
Just some guy walking behind you, like at the grocery store, just trying to decipher your shirt, like, dude, 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 dude. Bro, what are you doing?
Do you know how fucking psyched you'd be the first time somebody said, why does your shirt say Morse Morse? Like, I'd probably lose my mind. I'd probably be like, fuck yes, you are the coolest. However, have you ever read Heartland? Because it's going to get weird from here, bud.
Because those are the verticals you're searching for, is someone who can read Morse code in the wild and has read Heartland. And I just don't know what the overlap is between those.
Oh, God. It's certainly not me, so there's that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this Heartland?
Like
I'm an army guy.
Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Heartland? Amy Fleming. Our Lord and Savior Amy Fleming.
Amy Fleming Bell. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Of course.
Episode 6 is our throwback episode. We reach back to all our first episode jokes.
Sorry.
Yes. Right forefront. I personally am delighted that yesterday I forced him to join my D&D group Discord, and the first thing my DM said was,
Yes.
It was
Oh, that's so good.
I did audibly go, yes, as soon as I read that.
He was also the one that told me I could not do a passable
No,
Southern accent.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I was about to say, he's not wrong.
Reinforced. He's not wrong. No one here
Torn
was wrong.
between taking up for you and really agreeing.
Okay, so I listened to the first episode of Dungeons and Dragon Beams. Have you listened to this, Jenna?
Not yet.
Have you had time? Okay. If
It's very long.
Alex does not have a full-on 100% worse than either you or I Southern accent after an extended period of time with that game master...
Oh, you lost it?
He was talking about the skies, and I was like, it has got to take. She's got to learn it from him.
He's
Yes.
the one that will finally get through with the Southern accent that I need to pull off Tobias Maguire in my greatest role.
Nice. This whole thing is just a character study.
Yes,
That's right. It's exactly right.
I know that if you listen to him, you would have the same thought that I did of my people. He speaks my language.
Oh my god, so good.
The worst crime I ever committed was giving his Twitch stream URL because it's CZ drop. So I was like, SEE. And they're all like,
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
out of control. Oh,
So,
man.
A Miracle on 30 Horse Street. How good was that one? It's so good,
It's so
right?
good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay, so I had decided what the title was going to be. Yeah,
Until you
right up
read
until I read it, and I was like, nope, we're changing this one. This one is seasonal. But I'm not going to tell you what the title was going to be, because I'm definitely going to use it next week.
Okay, good.
I thought you were going to tell me I'm not going to tell you what the season is. I'm like, we
Yeah.
already know. We read the book too. You can't hide it from us at this point.
Hey, but you know what? It's late fall, early winter in the book. But guess what? It's also like late spring, early summer in the book.
Australia.
Yeah. What? Oh my god,
Way
did
down.
it?
Nada.
What is Marty playing at that wily pitch?
Cut to Cut to Dede's new wife, and it's Marnie.
What?
And Marnie left the baby.
That's why Dede had to be there. One parent had to stay with the baby.
She was like, I'll be back in February. Then you can leave.
But
When my transformation is complete in February.
somehow Lou ends up in Australia with a baby. I don't understand what happened.
Wrong little sister.
This is not my
Yeah.
life. Oh.
This book is so much more than people give it credit for.
It's so much. Like, if there's one thing I can say that's, like, actually not criticizing these books for once, it's that, like, it's not the typical horse girl story. There's not a big competition that they have to get good for, and they do, and they win, and it's over. It's absolutely about death.
Oh, yeah.
This is 100% different than any horse girl story I've read before it. This is the most unique horse girl story I have come across.
How many horse girl stories have you read?
Yeah, how many horse girl
So
stories?
far, none. Just this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just 6
No.
So it is
But
unique.
so far.
It is unique, yes. The further we go, the more invested I do get into it, though.
I'm
Yes.
very invested.
Tim's got to
in
read
it.
his stories.
I do. I talk about how my programs are on, and then I go sit with my Heartland book.
I love that. I in my head now, I'm just imagining this whole narrative where you're like, "Hey, be quiet. I have to read my stories."
Oh, Amy Fleming.
Oh, you've done it again, Amy Fleming. You saved that horse, Amy. So why do I end up doing that?
It just feels so
I've
natural.
got to stop. It does. You're drawing me in. Oh my god. I was really afraid for Lou this book. I thought she was finally breaking after all her mom's death and
man.
everything. I definitely was like, this is
Yeah, she's been in crisis. That's what this book was. Lou in crisis.
That's Lou's biography title is called Losing It, but it's Lousing.
But yes. But like, yes.
Oh my god. I want to write that so bad.
You could contact the conglomerate that is Lauren Brooke and and say, hey, I have an idea for a new Heartland book. It's from Lou's perspective.
That's right. Do not, under any circumstances, listen to the podcast
Never
that we're
once.
doing
No,
about
please
your
God,
books. Do not. Just sign over the rights. Just part of them. Not all of them. Just the
Yeah.
Lou
Right.
rights, I guess.
Cut to
I'm sure that's how they break it down legally. But
Lauren Brooke is just the pen name of Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot sitting at a desk writing these stories.
under the tutelage of
Oh my God.
And then every day that he gets mad at Sugarfoot, he goes,
That was it. That was the joke. We just did 6 episodes of a podcast just to get to that one.
Just in that. Oh God.
just there we go, we've done it. Mission accomplished.
I bet Alex that she couldn't get to that joke.
We came up with that punchline
Yeah.
months ago. We've been
It was the
working our
entire
way back.
point of doing this podcast.
Is to make a telephone joke. We started with Heartland. That actually would be a really cool podcast. Is go with a punchline, started a subject that's entirely different. And
You know
we're
what would
done.
happen though? Like 40 seconds into the podcast, we would forget, and like 97
Yes.
episodes later, one of us would listen to the first episode and be like, "Oh yeah."
And then bring it up and we'd be like, 97 episodes to get here. Here we
I'm like
are.
really super into Heartland. I'm like, "Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. I need to know what happens to Amy Fleming. Don't make the joke."
Oh, because
Yeah.
you can't read anymore after
Yeah,
the joke
no.
is made.
That's the
That's the
punishment.
end. Oh,
Okay, if
Yeah.
someone
It's a
actually makes this
punishment. This is a
podcast, like, I
punishment.
will listen to every fucking episode.
Same. I will have to like write stuff down and
Yes.
connect it with strings and stuff because otherwise it's gone. But
This book series is, 42 books long? On book 41, Jenna just has her evil Sugarfoot moment and makes the joke and cuts it all off so I never get to read the last book.
Oh no! And you couldn't break
No.
that bond.
We had an agreement.
You couldn't.
It's true. It's legally binding too. I am
We'll have to find
litigious as
Jenna's
hell.
friend.
Every time I go to the mailbox, damn it, Jenna's suing me again.
I just need a sticker now that just says litigious as hell.
So good.
It's so good. Do we have more book thoughts, or should we get to the game?
Oh, we don't go to the game yet. You got to teach me my. Yeah, you got to.
No, I keep messing up the
Yeah.
order
Oh
of
my God.
operations today.
How many times
I'm
have we
sorry.
done this,
I'm
Alex?
all-
We should all be experts by this
5.
exact episode.
We've done it 5. Listen, my brain is not good anymore. Thank God Tim is here to keep me on track.
Said no
not
one
doing
until now.
accents.
Jesus. The universe is wrong. Wait, did I step through a portal today? What's going on? Who are we? What year is it?
I have
Who's
not
the
seen-
president?
I've not seen
This is
Jenna's
very important.
eyes go that wide in my life as when you just said that.
I thought I was having a stroke. My brain was going, did you just fucking hear that? I think you just fucking heard that.
I'm sorry, does Tim not keep everyone on track and doing what they're supposed to?
This is why I need adults.
You have come to the wrong place.
You've come to absolutely the wrong place for adults.
Okay, my word. I didn't send it to you earlier. I
Yes.
should have sent it to you earlier. But
Nope.
I feel
nope,
like
this is great.
I kind of know what this one means, but I kind of wanted to check because I wasn't sure. Because they only use it specifically for Daybreak, but they keep calling Daybreak a filly,
Okay.
and I'm assuming that a filly is a female horse. But they don't use that term anywhere else, so I was like, maybe that's not right. Maybe that's a specific kind of horse. So I come to the experts to find out what a filly is.
Come to the right place.
You're doing the evil hooves. The Sugarfoot evil hooves.
Oh, I'm so crying. Jenna, do you want to take this one,
I
or
can.
shall I?
That's fine. A filly.
Perfect.
I mean, Tim, you're right. A filly is a girl horse, but it's specifically a female horse that's like not gone through puberty, like not a mare.
So a child.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why they would specifically use it for Daybreak. That was what was confusing me. I was like, well, they never call any of the adults. I guess I could have put that one together, but I didn't. I did not find the one thing that was different about Daybreak than every other horse there, but...
Is that thing that they kept mentioning the whole time?
yeah.
That she's a baby.
Also, it's spelled differently than I thought it would be. There is no PH. And if you had asked me off the street to spell filly, I would have spelled it with a PH.
All right, sports fan.
Yep, that's it. 100%.
Like, if they asked you that on the street, though, and didn't specify horses, like,
Yeah,
you're right,
but
though.
either way, I would have spelled it with a PH. Or, you know what?
Okay.
Sports, horses, cream cheese. Any of these things, I would have spelled it with a PH.
I was like, what is our connection here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I completely forgot
was like,
that
he's making
Philadelphia
another
cream
joke
cheese
leap.
existed.
He's getting to our second
Oh my
already.
god.
We're burning through them.
One
We
more
each
and we legally have to
Horse-
stop Tim.
Horses.
We each
cream
reached into a
cheese.
bag and pulled out a card and Alex's was phoning it in. Mine was Philly cream cheese, and I'm like,
Yep.
how am I gonna get Philly cream cheese in a horse podcast? I did it. I did it. We're still waiting on Jenna's. I can't tell you what Jenna's is. You know.
No, we can't tell you until
right.
the joke is made.
And then we'll disappear into the ether.
Dude, I did have that feeling the first episode when she made the Alexander Graham Bell joke that I was like, I just got drug around for a joke. Like I got led to a joke. Like, she's been working this one, and then she's like, "Go, my little minion, lead me to my punchline."
It's pretty fun.
You can lead a Tim to a joke, but you can't make him punchline.
That's painfully accurate. Oh, okay. Give me some of that good horse news.
Oh man, holy shit! Well, this has just been a rife with terrible horse news time in the horse industry. So I'll try to do the bad one and then be like, oh, there's also this news that no one cares about. But we did, I guess. So everybody has been super pissed at the pentathlon riders. I feel like we've talked about this, but specifically the German rider that ended up crying because she did so bad and she rode so bad, and this was entirely her fault. And I don't know why. I'm just going to go ahead and on this podcast slam her. Be like, fuck you. You rode shitty and you deserve to drop 36 places, you goddamn
Savage.
asshole.
I know.
And then the U.S. Land Rover named their eventing team that's going to show there, but nobody cares about because like everybody's going to show there, is going to go there. It doesn't matter, but they pick 4 riders and they're like, we like these guys the best. Nobody cares, but they named them.
They named the 4 riders.
You know,
Death.
yeah. Would you
Famine.
Like pestilence,
I was
war.
like, oh, it's the end times. I didn't know it was going to happen like
Actually,
this.
that would be cool. I would care about that so much more than what actually happened. Which, let's see. So it's, the U.S. eventing team for the Land Rover 4-star. Jenny Brannigan, Sydney Elliott, geez, my mouth went a direction. Matt Flynn and Tammy Smith.
Really hoping
No
you were
one
going to say Tim,
cares.
Alex, and Jenna, but like not us, like completely different last names.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
right?
would be amazing.
Yeah.
Sadly, no, that's not what happened. They really ruined it for it. We should write a strongly worded letter and tell them how
I'm
much
sure that
we
they
hate
will
this.
care about that as much as we care about them naming these riders.
That's
Yeah,
when they let us
probably.
do commentary on one of these things. That's when I'll know that we've made it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think we would make the best
I
horse
know.
show
Oh,
announcers
boy.
of all time.
With my expertise.
Yeah.
You would be. We would give you something very different.
Yeah.
On.
Absolutely.
Be like, this is the expert.
I do all
right
the
here.
interviews. So
Oh my god.
you and your horse did a thing out there. Tell me about that. And then there was the jump.
You like horses?
Because I like turtles.
What's your favorite animal? Mine's turtle.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm crying again. I can't stop. I think this is the only podcast I've ever recorded where consistently I laugh so hard I cry in every single episode. Like, it happens elsewhere, but it only happens consistently here.
You heard it here, folks. Every week or so, we make Alex cry. We are the Sugar Feet.
But just the thought of Tim going up with one of those stupid long microphones to reach up to the guy on the horse and just be like, "What's your favorite?" It's like,
Oh, no.
it's just perfect.
All right. So after I got destroyed last episode, I promised myself that I was going to research a bunch of horses.
Oh, God. Oh, God, he
cheating.
prepared.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't.
Oh, you promised yourself and then you broke it.
Yeah, I still have Tim follow through, which means I did not do it.
Cool.
And I am now... I bring that up to tell you that I regret that decision.
Well, I tried to make these...
no more prepared than normal.
I tried to make these as, like, evenly matched for the two of you as I thought that I possibly could.
It's just that you didn't factor in how bad I
And yet you got all three last time.
It's like...
And those are the only 3 I've ever gotten in the entire history of
The
the
only thing that
game.
matches your badness at games is my badness at knowing things about horses. So, I think we're on like an
evenly
equal
matched.
sugar footing.
Okay. Yes, we're on equal sugar footing here.
So today I have brought 2 historical horses
Okay.
and 1 literary.
Okay.
So this first horse was one of 2 primary mounts for a prominent general in American history.
Archibald.
Buell.
No.
It's like just watch
no.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and that's what I said. Bugle. Okay, well, who can you give us who the general was?
I will in a later hint. Yeah.
Oh, in a later hint. Okay, can I have a earlier hint?
Yeah. This horse was given as a gift from said general to Colonel Benjamin Tasker Delaney as a wedding present when Delaney married said general's ward, Elizabeth French.
I don't know who any of those people
I'm also not sure what a ward is.
No, I do know that from Sweeney Todd. That's when you have somebody who's not your kid, but you take care of them like they're your kid, and usually it's creepy, according to Sweeney Todd.
So does that make it weird that Burt Ward played Robin?
He was. Yes, that was a ward. He is
He's
a ward.
Like a double ward. A double
My ward.
Ward
a double ward score. Okay. Famous horse.
It's like a Neopet's pet, my ward. Sorry, I had no idea if I didn't know if you would know anything about Neopets at all, and now I just feel like I've said something terrible. Okay, horse's name, Gambler.
Oh.
No.
Somebody's reading Endling right now.
Yeah. It's me. I'm reading Endling right now. Is it a human name?
No, it is not a human name.
Get hints.
You can absolutely ask questions. That's part of this.
20 horse questions. Is this horse bigger than a bread box?
Yes.
Okay.
How many bread boxes big is this horse?
Warrior.
No.
That sounds like a horse name, doesn't it? Warrior.
Oh yeah, I knew a warrior. He bit.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
Like, if you could translate horse language into English, that horse probably bit Scott and then was like, "That's right, my name's Warrior. That's why they call me Warrior."
Duh.
He was also like 27 inches tall.
So he was smaller than a bread box.
Oh my god. Well, no.
He was like the smallest mini horse
Oh
I've
my
ever
god.
seen. But bigger.
Why
bigger
was
than
that
a
horse
bread
named
box.
Warrior and not Napoleon?
Because their owners didn't do good.
Okay, I'm gonna need another hint.
Okay, you got 2 more left.
Oh no.
So this gray horse was a half Arabian, sired by the stallion Ranger. who was said to who was said to have been obtained from the Sultan of Morocco?
Nazrul.
No, but damn, what?
Is that a Lord of the Rings thing? Are we going Lord of the Rings?
No,
No,
that's...
Tim, not the Nazgul.
Oh,
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I was trying to
No.
think. I was like, it's
No,
because
that
he's
was,
Rangers. Aragorn. Is that it?
obviously, we're going by the transitive properties of Lord of the Rings. Then...
My God.
She unleashed the Tolkien nerd, and it sounds a lot like a frat guy. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm very intimidated right now.
Is that not the Tolkien? What was like totally eyes? Like,
Dude, he totally went to war, bro. Come on.
not like, what do you get when you win? Rings. We need 9
right.
rings.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, it's a gray horse. It's half Arabian. It's a general's horse. It's
like Tornado or
Wait.
something like that.
wait, no,
Cyclone.
no, no, no. Is this horse part of a famous painting? Is this Napoleon Bonaparte?
American history.
Fuck! I got so close to the sun.
Oh, no. All right, I'm going to give you the last hint, okay?
Okay, all right.
This prominent American general would later become the President of the United States.
It's Dwight D. Eisenhower.
So the implication was that there wasn't one, and then there was. Who is the general?
I feel like our guesses are going in the right direction of presidents way beyond the time period in which this is possible. I feel like we're onto something.
Okay,
here.
I'm just going to tell you that it was George Washington's horse. Jesus. What's its name?
Cherry tree.
Wooden teeth.
The 30 feet tall, a ton of goddamn dicks.
Yes.
Delaware. No, it's like, I'm telling you, it's like thunder or lightning. It's some kind of natural disaster.
God,
Tsunami.
if this is in Megamorphs 3, I'm gonna be so fucking mad that we both missed this.
I was very concerned that Jake got shot in the head.
Yeah, I could not focus. There's boots stolen. I couldn't get past the stolen boots. I don't know what the horse's name is. Freedom.
Liberty.
Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell Jackson.
Wait, hold on.
The
It was from
president's horse.
Morocco? No, Arabia?
Its
Where-
sire was.
Oh, okay. Casablanca.
No.
So
Yes.
So you guys both lose.
yeah, no, this isn't gonna happen, is it?
Do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
Its name was
Yes,
Blueskin.
please.
Nope. No.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of that
Never
ever
heard of
in a
Blueskin.
million years. I feel like we
Yeah,
did
I
better
did.
I mean,
than
honestly.
that, though.
Yeah.
Like, we're not saying that George Washington was great at naming things.
No. It's a
No, not at all. In fact, based on this evidence,
yeah.
I'd say
This is
he's
a
very
gray
bad
ass
at it.
horse.
This is blue skin,
Yeah.
but a gray horse. It's fucking dumb. It's not even the same color.
I just legit tried to, like, scroll a piece of paper, okay? That's where my brain is after that. Oh, so good.
Like, I think Tim and I have actively made your brain stop working.
It's just done. I'm just done.
Jenna's like, hear ye, hear ye.
That's you thought the same thing was scroll too.
What?
I didn't want to say it out loud.
What? Scrolls are paper or vellum.
Yes.
If I wanted to scroll that, I could.
I'm so glad that I wasn't the only one.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, we've already, just don't say it out loud.
no.
You've already said so many dumb things. Oh my god. but
I
we're
mean,
on
I
the same
put my
page.
finger on the paper and smooshed upward.
It's Ye Old Horse Girls podcast.
The answer is blue skin. To the riddle I present thee.
Oh,
I won. Okay, Alex is no longer a Southern detective. She's gonna be the newspaper boy on the corner.
the town crier.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm in.
Oh my god, it's so good. All right, horse number 2. This one was the first of 3 female racehorses to ever win the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, so not Ruffian, because that was the Oaks. That was the Philly race. Never mind. We can move on. I'll just scratch that off in my
FI
brain.
Philly race or the PHI Philly race?
The FI, I think. And now I'm like, is it in Philly? No, it's in Kentucky. And then like accents, and now I'm just all confused.
Okay, the first of 3 females.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To ever
To
win the
win.
Kentucky Derby.
To ever win the Kentucky Derby. If only I was drinking out of my Kentucky Derby cup that has this marked on the side of it with the names and denotations of Philly or not.
Well then,
But I
damn.
don't have that cup with me. It's upstairs. Wait, it might be in the cupboard behind me. That feels like cheating though, so I won't bust it out.
Okay. Let's have a first hint.
That was your first hint. You can have
Let's
a second now,
second hint. Yeah.
So good. I love
I would like 2 of 4.
this game so much.
I love this game so much as
She
well.
was foaled at Harry Payne Whitney's Brookdale Farm in Lincroft, New Jersey.
Does she have like a heritage name like Brooke Crofts Champion? Brooke Crofts. Blah, blah.
So, no.
Like,
No.
Okay,
is
great.
heritage name what they call last names in Canada?
I wish it were. I'm gonna say yes, and then try to retcon this later in Canada, in all of Canada, for the
Canadian
entire
version of
country.
the podcast.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm gonna write the embassy a letter and be like, "Listen, this is what we're all doing now.
I need
Heritage
everybody
names
to get on board just so we can mess with this one guy.
on this one American podcast." Okay.
I can think of like 2 Kentucky Derby winners.
Just go for it.
Secretariat.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that one I knew.
Seabiscuit.
No.
Yeah.
It's a good one. That's the best one. I don't think he won the Derby, but it's the best one because of the
Oh,
jokes.
he did not win the Derby.
No. Man of
War's
War.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good guess.
Yeah, these are all geldings, though. Or stallions. I don't really know for sure. I think Secretariat was a stallion for sure, and probably Man of Works. He has all those babies. So yes, 2 stallions, 1 gelding, thus far. Why do I know that and I don't know this fucking
2
horse's
stallions,
name?
1 gelding. Sounds like it could be a sitcom.
2 stallions, 1 gelding, and a little filly.
A little bit.
Aw, they all have to come together
It's
to
like
race.
3 men and a baby, but horses.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to give you another.
Okay.
Okay.
The 1913 to 1915 leading sire inducted into the National Museum of Racing and Hall of Fame was this filly's sire. And its name was Broomstick.
That sounds familiar.
Handle? What would you name
Handle?
the baby? Yeah. Dustpan.
Dustpan.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
If only it wasn't like 1916.
Yeah,
it could be
I don't think they
swifter,
invented
but...
the dustpan in 1916. They just kept sweeping. They never stopped because they had
That's how
nowhere
we
to
got the
go
Dust
with it. That was the whole Oregon Trail. Was just
Oh no, I
people
hit my
sweeping from
punchline. Oh no. I have to stop now. I'm sorry, we'll never know who wins this round of the game or the end of these books.
I feel like we're gonna tie at a loss, honestly.
Well, I don't know. The next one is woof. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Do you want another
I
hint?
honestly don't. Yeah.
This
I
is
have
gonna
no
be
clue.
really cool when I tell you the name after you guys give up. Okay.
Okay.
As a
Okay.
broodmare, she produced only one major stakes winner out of 11 foals, and its name was Revenge.
Okay, so she's gonna have to be like...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like that. She's gonna have
what's
to
on
be
the
like
front
in-
side of Revenge?
Victory.
Wrongdoing. Murder.
Oh, Tim, you're getting there. You're getting there.
Come on, Tim, you can
Like-
do it.
Attack.
Criminal. Are we jumping
a-
off of wrongdoing? I've lost
It's a
track of
dish
the word.
best served cold. Ice cream.
Ice cream the horse.
You are not wrong.
It took the long way around to get to ice cream.
Unless you're eating fried ice cream, and then, like, okay. True.
It's still cold inside.
Revenge. It's still cold inside. Wrongdoing.
Justice.
It's more of a feeling. Yeah.
Feeling rage against the horse.
It's a feeling that people get when they have morality and they do something bad.
Guilt.
I feel
Guilt.
like
No.
Guilt.
No.
No, I'm telling you, it's still guilt.
I feel like
even
It's
though you're
not.
saying no.
It's not.
I just feel like you're asking the two worst people
I mean-
about feelings to have
Like,
ever
it took me a
existed.
really long time to, like, that entire... From clue number 1 to now is how long it took me to come up with that clue.
It's been quite a long time.
Okay, it's
so
it's about
we've been
when
stalling.
it's about what you feel when
Okay.
you do bad things and you have morality.
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And it's not guilt.
No.
It's not.
Stricken.
It's not guilt adjacent.
I mean, I would say that it's guilt adjacent. I don't think that you necessarily always feel this
Sin?
when you're guilty, though. Is sin a feeling? I mean, I feel sinful, but
Dude.
like,
What a great song title is "Sin a Feeling."
Is it- that is a great. Do we have a flash chart handy? Either of us?
It's the feelings wheel, and you like flick it, and the little arrow lands on sin.
Can we, and like it has like the big like pedals and like the smaller pedals and like you know when you get help us.
I currently
Like,
feel
I-
this
I
way
don't
about
know.
picking this horse.
Regret. Regret.
Regret.
No regret.
Absolute regret.
Yes.
Regretful.
I don't
for
know if
sure.
I'm giving either of you this.
Was that the horse's name? Was just regrets?
Her name was Regret.
Oh, regret.
Regret and her full revenge.
Yes. What is your name, child? Revenge. Who is your parents? Regret.
Yeah,
I totally got that first. That's my point.
fine.
That is
Yeah.
Tim's point. I knew where you were going, like when you said it, but Tim got the words out first for sure.
All right, horse number 3.
Yes.
This horse stole a boy and ran away to go on adventures.
Black Stallion.
Black Beauty? Is that what we were... No, Stole a Boy?
Yeah.
He stole a boy. I feel like therein is where we should focus. Which horse
and went on an
stole
adventure?
A boy.
Several of them. Many, even.
Did this adventure cross state lines? Because I think that's a federal issue at that point.
I don't think they have states where they were.
Oh.
Would that be a fility? Filiity?
Hold on, what?
Do you smell toast? I'm really worried about you.
I'm serious.
I'm trying to combine Philly into felony.
It's just Philly. It's still just Philly. Is the weird thing.
It's still just Philly. I tried to make it happen and it just never got there.
You don't have to combine Philly and a felony. They did it for you.
They're there. It is there. It's done. Sometimes the work is done and I just don't quite realize it yet.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
Stole a Boy. It's not like Artax.
No, it's not Artax. Oh.
Because I've never seen that movie, but it feels like he would steal a boy.
What was the horse's name in The Neverending Story? Is that what it was?
Artax.
Wow.
Okay.
Wait, no, are we all really having strokes right now? You heard it here first, folks. Strokes are now contagious.
I feel like Tim and I have like just synced on the same wavelength tonight. Like, not in like a good way where like we're creating good content and vibing, but like we're doing the same shitty shit together.
Still vibing though.
No, that's the tagline for the show. Doing the same shitty shit together. Horse
That's
girls.
accurate. That's accurate. Horse girls doing the same shitty shit together since 1994, according to Alexander Graham Bell. It's a very long time.
When Alexander Graham Bell created the eggplant emoji.
I mean, but probably though.
It all ties together. This conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Okay, sorry. Who stole a boy?
So this book was illustrated by Pauline Baines.
Oh man, as an illustrator,
You should know that one.
I don't.
All I have is Bane voice in my head now.
I was born to the horse. You merely adopted it.
That's the worst Bane impression. You didn't even do your hand over the mouth thing.
Nope.
That's
That's it. He pulled the visor out to talk normal. That's what he sounds like.
You
It's
sound like
spot on.
Sugarfoot's evil dot dash voice.
Oh,
We have like one impression between us, and it just covers everything.
Yeah.
and I feel like we just keep adopting the same impression too. So even if it was different, then the other one reverts to whichever one.
It's like, let me hear your Mickey Mouse. Oh, God damn it, Goofy.
Oh, that is my favorite Mickey line. Oh, God
What about,
damn
like,
it.
when we revert to Goofy and... I'm gonna clip that audio and just post that just by itself.
How my phone's gonna ring. Because that's my feeling whenever my phone rings. God damn it, Goofy.
That is fair.
Okay, so we have kidnapping and Paul
Illustrated
named Bane.
by someone named Bane. Bane illustrated the book. A child was stolen.
That's what he did in Arkham. He made children's books. Child's books.
Them
Child's
child's
books.
books. I don't read that. Them's child's books.
I'm going to illustrate this so good.
Okay.
That's like, who is the serial killer that narrated all the...
What?
It might not be children's audiobooks, but narrated... I think it was Ed Kemper. He, like, did a bunch of audiobooks from prison.
Yeah. Fucking, yeah. Tim.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Hold
Tim.
on, you're not making this up?
Yeah, Tim.
That's real.
Tim, yeah.
No.
I
Kemper,
kid you not.
the lady from The Office?
Yeah.
Sir.
No,
I have to make sure it was actually him.
I've never heard of Ed Kemper, and I'd never heard about a serial killer doing audiobooks for kids. I did not know this was the thing.
It might might not be. It might just be
It is Ed
audiobooks.
Kemper. How have you never heard of him?
I
Tim?
don't know. I don't know.
You are not into true crime, are you?
Not as much as I thought, apparently.
All right. Well,
I know about as much about true crime as I do great horses.
he killed like 10 people, including his grandparents and his mom. And I think he ate part of his mom.
He either ate part of his mom or had like sex with her next after he beheaded her.
Yeah, he's a real fucked up individual, Tim.
He's real fucked up. And he's also like super like he presents himself really like well, and like so like the people that investigated him like really liked him because he's like very good at like sensing where you're going and like manipulating your emotions and stuff. So they all really like him.
This conversation got to a place I didn't see coming.
Hey, Tim, we didn't tell you that we were actually going to turn this into a true crime podcast, right?
Welcome to the True Crime Podcast.
It was a gruesome scene one Sunday morning out in the barn as Amy stumbled upon the dead body of her grandfather with tiny sugarfoot hoof prints all over him. Anyway.
Sugarfoot stepped him to death.
Yeah.
They were tiny.
All right, so a clue.
Okay, sorry, next hint.
At the end of this book, the little boy that the horse steals and talks to the whole time, by the way, because it's a talking horse, the little boy discovers that he is a prince.
Spaceballs.
So the horse's name is Spaceballs?
The horse is Spaceballs, the movie,
Got it.
in its entirety.
Not many people know that is actually, you're just looking at a horse the whole time.
I'm sorry I phrased that wrong, Jenna. What is Spaceballs?
Phrasing it as a question. Yeah. It is so much better.
Yeah.
That's the
It
right
really
answer
worked
now.
for me. Yeah. Oh my god. That's so
Okay.
good.
The
It's like
boy
all I can think of
prince.
is
He was stolen.
I'm an honest to God prince.
Camelot.
No.
Aladdin rode around on a carpet. He didn't have a horse.
Correct.
Yeah, that was not a horse. He had a carpet. He had a genie. He had a tiger, but not a horse. Although maybe a horse in the big parade scene when they are, when they're all.
He turned into a puppet.
No, like the genie was like, "This is my magic genie hand." So
Oh my god, I really wish people could see that. Oh, that's so good.
I'm glad they can't.
It's like in the NSYNC video.
It's gonna be Ali.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay. I'm gonna give you guys this last hint now.
Okay.
The book that this horse is the main character of is one of 7 books in the Chronicles of Narnia, and the book is called The Horse and His Boy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's Misty of
shit.
Chincoteague.
No.
She got Canadian mad on you. Ooh. Ooh,
And then
Tim.
immediately apologized for it.
I said Canadian mad.
Yeah.
yeah. It's true. Oh fuck! It's like, is the boy Peter? Is the horse Peter? One of them's Peter.
Peter's
all
well.
the way down.
I mean,
Hold on.
So-
Now there's a new tagline.
Peter
It's Peter's
is
all the
in
way down.
It's Peter's all the way down.
That is a smut novel.
We just says it. Peter's all the way down.
Peter's all the way down. It's the. Oh my god! I don't even want to. Never mind. I was gonna say it's the smut reimagining of Turtles all the way down, but then... John Green, come on.
Yep.
Turtles are my favorite animal.
Okay. Nobody won. Congratulations.
I feel like Tim won this round. But
No,
the victory feels hollow.
So the Chronicles of Narnia don't follow the lion. I thought they followed the lion.
No.
I didn't realize there was a...
They like follow the kids, and Aslan just like comes in and gives them like God.
He also
hands
turns
and
into a
stuff, 'cause
puppet.
He is God. He also turns into a puppet. No, he's the God. So he like comes in and like every once in a while like gives them shit, journeys, and advice, and comforts them. But the horse one, I know this one because it's the younger of the two. The one that ate the Turkish delight is the one that got kidnapped by the horse.
Absolutely
And I
not.
can
That is
picture-
not it
It's
at
not.
all. No.
Really? I swear to God, I can like picture this cover so clearly, and I thought it was him. It's not
Turkish delight, not tobacco. That sounds like it should be tobacco.
No, it's like jelly with powder
I
on
will-
it. Okay, full disclosure: it has been
What-
20 years
what-
since I read
What
Chronicles of
has it?
Narnia.
It's been. Has it been?
20 years ago, this time.
Yeah, I don't actually think that the what are they called? It starts with a P. The Kings and Queens of Narnia. Pevins. Jeremy Pevins.
Regency. Oh, Pevensey.
Oh, it is Pevensies, isn't it?
Fuck! Yes, it is! I feel like if we yell at each other long enough, we can reconstruct
We just
the
are
book.
the monkeys with the typewriters making Shakespeare over here.
It's like
Except
a
C.S. Lewis.
reverse stroke.
With more toast than going into it.
But yeah, I don't think that they're really in that book very much at all.
Then who got stolen by a horse? Maybe
He was
just rode
Prince
a white
Cor,
horse in
and
battle.
his twin brother was Prince Corin. And I'm like, y'all maybe could have come up with two different names
No
instead of just like one and then
Add
shorten it.
Yeah,
Like,
add a letter.
You're just your brother's nickname.
That's also a really good book. I Am My Brother's Nickname.
It's like the sequel to or whatever.
Oh,
So, did we ever figure out what the horse's name was?
no, you did not.
No, but I'm gonna guess it's. Let's see, what's a semi-religious name for those books? But then they do
Yeah,
like
it's a
stupid names
stupid
for the
name.
horses.
Well, it's not entirely stupid.
It's gonna
but
be like
I guess it is actually entirely stupid.
an entirely stupid name for a horse in a book. It's gonna be like. I almost said sugar,
Do it
I
which
mean,
isn't wrong.
Twizzler or
Hoof, hey,
Hoof-
hoof hearts, heart hooves.
Part.
oof heart. Okay, do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
So the way it's referenced
Sure.
throughout the majority of the book is Bree.
No.
Do you
Never
wanna-
would have gotten there.
Oh yeah, okay. This sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Bree.
Bree and oh fuck, what's the kid's like name? Shasta. Shasta. It's Shasta.
Okay.
Like the cola?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But his real name is Cor, so he's either Cor Shasta or Shasta Cor. Who knows?
Shasta
Whose name is
Core is my
Cor,
favorite metal.
And their nickname. It's liquid.
No, like metal music.
Oh, that was precious.
Ye old Shasta core.
That's my favorite movie.
Oh my god. Do you want me to try and say the whole name of this horse?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. It's Breehy Henny Brenny Hoo-hee-ha. Yep. Like legit.
Yep.
That is, without a doubt, how I expect both of you to refer to me from this point moving forward. Okay. Yes.
Question. Is it Breezy Honey Hoo-ha or is it Tim He Honey Honey Hoo-ha? Like, do we start with Tim still?
No, start
or
with
do we
Tim.
Change it entirely?
Start with Tim. I like that even.
Tim He Honey Honey Hoo-ha. Podcast Daddy.
sound
Dammit
like-
Tim.
The genie on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Wait.
I don't.
Mecca
Yeah.
like hi, Mecca. Heiny ho.
Mecca like
course-
a hi, Mecca
Of
hiney
course,
ho.
Jenna has that
Yep.
memorized.
I just remember the scene where the puppet kept jumping on the chocolate syrup, and then he got so mad 'cause he ruined his ice cream. And he's like, "That will mix in more vanilla."
I love it. Oh, this is the best day of my life, hands down. Don't tell any of my family members that. Oh, that's so good. Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah. Back on
Hold
top.
on, let's
Back on
not
top.
make it too
Timmy-
crazy.
Timmy
Tim got
and
1 point.
That was a gift.
Maybe I should start with like extremely simple ones, and then we'll just work our way up.
Yeah, maybe.
And by start, I mean start over.
It's spirit. No, I like this one much better.
It's like
My favorite part is
the
the
first
hints.
question next week is like, this is gonna be the evil Shetland from Heartland.
The book series we are
Yes.
reading currently, Heartland.
Like they're gonna be open book tests questions now.
Like we did so bad that we now get notes to bring across.
Yeah.
You can fit all the horse names you can think of on one index card.
You guys are really bringing Horse Girls standardized test scores down, and I need to bring them up for the entirety of the
Wait.
podcast.
Can we be graded? Can we be graded
Oh,
on this
yes.
bell curve?
Mhm. Which means we go back in time and redo it, right? Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
of course.
When we get done with this book, I will just use the same horses over from the beginning, and we'll see what
And
happens.
see how much more
Yeah.
differently we get it wrong, but in a different way.
You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like, this horse stole a boy. I'm gonna be like, Blueskin. It was Blueskin.
Blueskin stole a boy. Which might technically be
No, we don't.
We
We
don't
don't know.
It was never confirmed he
Yes.
didn't steal a boy. I guess we could have just started naming all horses and then claiming there's no way you can't prove it.
Prove this horse's innocence.
Yeah, prove he didn't steal a boy. The body was never
Horse girls.
recovered.
All horses are guilty until proven innocent.
Next episode, Horse Court.
Horse court. Oh, that would have been a good title, The Horse Court. Oh, that's true. That's true. I was never here. Forget I ever mentioned it.
That would be the only way to make it sound like I was having more of a stroke, is if you mute your tracks so you were never here.
Don't just have you start talking about chocolate syrup and ice cream.
Do you not remember that episode? I think walking on the... Am I describing a fever dream? What is happening?
Oh.
The Canadian edits of Pee-wee's Playhouse were different.
Oh, that'd be cool if they were.
Were they? That would be, but I can't tell.
Instead
you
of a gray suit, he came in like a flannel, like plaid, like thing happening.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
To comfort us, because all we understand is the plaid sequence. If he came in a gray suit, we would be very upset. Sorry, do people wear things other than jeans and flannel? Ah! What if he came in a Canadian tuxedo?
Yes.
What then?
Oh.
I fully intend on wearing a Canadian tuxedo when you come to town. Just, it doesn't matter.
It's Georgia, come on.
yeah, it doesn't. There's no guessing what the weather will be that day.
I am so disappointed that I'm not making you pick us up right now, wearing a Canadian tuxedo, holding a sign. I don't know what that sign says yet.
The sign's just going to say anonymous.
Yes. Yes, it will. And then flip it over Morse code.
Party of ... dash ... dash ...
Oh.
And then when we get up to it, I'll be like, that says
Yes.
remorse. And like, I'll pretend I'm the nerd that knows Morse code.
Oh,
but I
the
don't.
first thing I'll say is, "You've solved the first puzzle. Come with me. The game is afoot."
And then someone at the airport
Can you
calls the
imagine
cops.
I was just going to say, can you imagine the phone call to the cops where they're like, a man in a Canadian tuxedo just kidnapped a woman using Morse code?
Some of them damn spies done come into this country. I knew it. I knew this would be the day.
Get Tobias McGuire's.
You are getting so much better at your southern accent. The improvement has been remarkable.
I'm really trying to just channel Austin in every word I say. Do I sound like mastery now? Tobias McGuire's.
We have to stop. I'm gonna die.
Like, just generally, like, now we've all said it. We have to end it.
I love that my sleeper cell word was Philly, but not Philly with an F. It was Philly with a PH, and it's very specific about that.
And your brain knew
Yeah.
what it was. Absolutely. Those sound waves just
They
hit
do.
different. It's a PH.
Too.
All right. Shall I read our conclusionary state? Tim, as the keeper of
Yes.
the timeline on this podcast.
The
Okay.
sacred timeline.
All right. The sacred timeline. And this brings our podcast to an end, similarly to the way that Sugarfoot ended Mrs. Bell. Thank you for listening to Horse Girls. If you want to know when new episodes are posted or share your observations of this positively academic podcast, follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast. Sorry. Follow us on Facebook at Horse Girls Podcast, Twitter at Horse Girls Cast, and Instagram at Horse Girls Cast. If you want to find us on other podcasts, you can! If you like Animorphs, check out Minds at Yerk or Animorphs Anonymous. If you like D&D, check out the Botch Podcast or Dungeons and Drakenbeams. And if you are bewitched by our very own Jenna, check out her
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, it's so good.
I feel like the
It's
pressure to twitch my
twitch.tv.
nose is going to be too hard. They're going to come for me. I can't do it. I can just flare the
Oh.
nostrils and...
I'm
Nobody
promising.
says you can't use your finger. You can
Oh,
just
yeah,
kinda-
there you go. The little kid
Yeah.
does that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You can check out Jenna's Twitch at twitch.tv/JennaChill with one L and only one. And if you think our episode art is hella cute, that's because it is. And it was created by Casey D, who writes and illustrates a webcomic called B-Side You, which you can read for free at bsideyoucomic.com, like the B-side of a cassette tape, if you know what that is. May the nuts ever stick to your roof.
Jenna killed Batman's parents.
Oh, I just realized we should start putting our Patreon stuff in there.
Son of a bitch!
Everybody turn your podcast players back on. Back on.
Everybody podcast back up. Go to our Patreon. Become our Patreon.
You got it. You totally got Southern with it. Patreon.
What just happened?
I don't know. She channeled her inner Jenna.
Sorry. Let me try that again in accent. I'm gonna fuck this up now. I can't do it. I
can't be Southern on demand. I have to feel it. Feel it.
My first instinct was to go to our Patreon.
Not Southern France.
I went so far south. I just slammed into New Orleans there.
2 steps forward, 42 steps backwards on that one.
Please come to our Patreon. Become our girls on the Patreon.
Be us girls. Be us girls.
Yes. The gray stuff is delicious. We can't confirm this.
It is horses.
I don't want to get copyright. These horses are delicious. Don't believe me. Don't believe me.
So good.
Just don't. Great. I'm glad we got that.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
Should I stop recording? I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
What to do either.
I think you got the hint that we have a Patreon. I'm not sure. Jen will post some stuff about it, so go to the social medias.
Is it just horse girls on Patreon?
We got this. We can do this. We can work together and we can get this.
We must make a promise between us now that we cannot edit any of this part of this out.
Oh my god. If you want to support us, you can find us over at patreon.com. Fucking stop it! You stop it!
I'm sorry. Oh.
I had it, and I was doing so good.
I'm sorry.
You were killing it. You were doing
serious Jenna, just it pushes my funny buttons. I can't help it.
Try it in your accent. That'll help.
Oh.
Alright, I gotta look away. I can't.
It's not gonna help me because I'm looking right at you.
I just can't look at Tim.
If you want to support us on Patreon, you can find us at patreon.com/horsegirls, where you can sign up for such levels as the Sugar Cube. For $1, you get access to exclusive members-only Patreon posts. The Carrot. For $5, you get all that, and you get thanked on the show every episode until there are too many of you to list, and then just the new ones, because they're more special than you, I guess. And for $10, you get the Bucket of Oats, which is everything I just mentioned, and you get access to our exclusive stable. But that just means you get to come up with a metal horse name that we have to say on the show. Don't be like, I mean, come on. Like, there are rules, right? We can say no. We can say no. We can say try again. Yes. We have to for some. For some of them, Alex, we have to for some of them.
No. I agree we could edit, but I just wanted to say in the stable, could we buy like 100-pack of tiny little horses and put them all in a row and tell you?
Yeah, that is my plan. Yeah. There's gonna be a shelf back here. Great. Nobody can see me, but there's gonna be a shelf behind me. And then we'll have the little stable up there, and your little metal horse, which is gonna be plastic, but has a metal horse name. is going to be
This-
in the little
Yeah,
stable.
That's what makes it matter.
This Jenna is attacking me right now because she knows that I have to have a horse on this stable, and I'll start dumping money into our own Patreon.
For $10 a month, Tim, you can
Yes.
have a horse in our stable. And here's the thing. If you stop being our patron after that, I'll throw your horse away. I will absolutely burn your horse and use it to glue something.
We will chop off its head and send it to
I
you
will
in the
do
mail
it. I will.
to go in your bed.
All right, so I figured out the loophole, though, right? So when there gets to be too many names for you to mention my name, I'm just going to cancel it and then renew it. So then I'll be new again. So you have to say my
Tim,
name
don't
again.
give anybody any ideas.
Tim, you can say your own name on the podcast
Yeah,
as
Tim,
much as you want.
You
All
say your
about-
name every time we do this.
Why you owe us money
Tim,
now?
damn it.
I want a horse in the stable. I want my own horse.
I mean, okay, hold on.
Timney Brinny.
The fact that it ends in a hee-haw now is so beyond perfect.
Oh. So good. So yeah, you can totally become a horse girl, just like us. It's patreon.com/horsegirls. That's as serious as I can be,
That's right.
ever. Goodbye. Thank you.
And the $100 tier
Oh.
will get Tim
If
one of those
anybody
vests
wants
for cross
to be-
country.
in the $100 tier, we will come up with some shit for you. And it will be so
I
good.
got it. We get one of the we get one of the cross country vests with the air puff things that blow up when you disattach from the saddle, and we'll put it on Tim and we'll blow it up and send you a
Yes.
video of it.
That is exactly
very
what we will do. We
So
will
for
stay
a hu-
puffed Tim.
$100, I have to become a human airbag?
Yes.
Well, no, you're just a human.
Oh,
airbag.
oh, much better.
You're
Tim in an airbag suit.
One Tim in an airbag
Yeah.
suit. Yes.
We'll name me
Yeah.
Sugarfoot, and we'll name it the Marnie suit.
For $100, you'll get Tim in the Marnie suit. Send you a video.
Nice.
Filmed on our cell phones, not high quality production.
Oh. God, I can't wait. I hope.
Now I'm expecting,
I hope it
like-
happens.
Like edits, like in a world. And then it's just me, and there's like big explosions behind me, but I'm not looking because I'm badass.
Because you're cool. Yeah.
Yeah.